Yo, yo, how are we doing? I'm assuming you guys can hear me. It's been quite a while since I live streamed. Probably since the last petition. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know. We'll get started. Won't be a long one today, don't worry. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. Don't you worry. We got Chris and a law-abiding citizen. We got loads of ones. I'm guessing. Word on the street is the audio is working. It's a shame I can't put my headphones on because the music's still playing. Yes, it is. Let me check audio level. What audio? Let me turn it down. You always want to go less than you think. That'll do. Happy days. I hear you perfectly. Hi, clown. As always. Even more so after the stream. So, there's a few of you here, so I thought we'll get straight into it. Impromptu live stream. I had the idea today. Something I mentioned quite a while ago, a couple of weeks ago. I think I found out, I think it was late November, early December. They were like, clown. This was at work. And they said, look, we might have to make you redundant. And I thought, what isn't that? Isn't that interesting timing? And I probably should have gone back on the story, to be fair. Should have gone way back. I've wanted to leave for ages, right? But you know when you're in that safe place, right? When you're in that safe zone, I'm sure you guys work as well. You're in that safe zone and you think to yourself, I could leave, but then I'd be giving up, some sort of safety and security. Single father, 2 kids, homeowner. It's just there's a lot of safety and security that comes with a full-time job, right? But with that being said, right, I've been a very good saver for, I was about the age of 20. I took it, funnily enough, I did about 2 weeks at my first ever job, and I was like, nah, this can't be it. There's no way on earth this can be it. So ever since then, I wanted to, I was like, there's got to be someone else. So I just kept saving and saving and saving. Even whilst I had kids, I was like, there's got to be someone else. So with that in mind, then obviously building up the YouTube channel, it's one of those things where it's sort of, there's always that thing in the back of your mind where you think, my competition, right? A lot of them are retired, okay? And they can't compete with editing. A lot of them are doing it on their phone, which is just, that's how I started, and you can't stay like that. They can't compete with like audio quality. They can't compete with just real consistency. Like it's got to be a condition. I wish everyone had what I had. I don't know, but the only thing I couldn't compete with them on, right, was time. Okay, I was limited time, and we're about 3.5 years into this channel, right? And I was very limited on time. I was working whilst raising 2 kids as well. All of my hobbies just went out the window because this is my new hobby. They got to peel me off the PC at like 2 a.m. each night. You got to physically lift me off the PC. Let me get some of these comments up. I apologize. So the only thing that my competition could compete with, right, was time. I was limited. I was burning all of the candles. I was burning the candle in the middle as well. I was burning the candle in the middle. America here. I love this YouTube channel. His voice and the way I appreciate that. You got to emphasize your words. I really like speech. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. I got to start writing stuff down. So anyway, so my competition can only compete with me on time, right? And today, Monday, this is the first Monday. I had Friday off, right? But it basically it was the snow day, essentially. So it wasn't a true no one's in my face, no one's in my way sort of day. So today was the first day that I can really just sort of crack on. And I got to tell you, I was working on videos left, right, and center. If you guys could see me behind closed doors, you would say, "Clown, you need to take some time. You need to just chill." Right? You're about 25 videos ahead, right? Because I'm uploaded now until I think it was the 29th of January, whatever that is, and that's uploaded, thumbnails completed, exported, and everything, and I did that whilst I was working, looking after kids. Now I'm full time. Um, it's gonna be an unbelievable amount of videos. But not only that, right? Not only that, and it's only a short live stream. Oh, DJ McCullough, don't want to take up too much of your time, right? Not only that, but the quality. You know, I can actually sit there and instead of rushing to make a video, I can because there's been plenty of times where I thought, you know, a chart on screen would be good, or a visual representation on screen would be good. Um, and I've always thought, nah, you know what, time pressure. I'd rather get this video done and moved on. Um, now, Ofcom, no, I'll be after Ofcom. You can, you better, you send them that exact set. I love that profile photo, by the way. Is that cat for sale? I would buy that cat in an instant, and my kids would be like, "Dad, I know exactly why you want to buy that cat because it looks like a certain someone." And yes, that is exactly why I want to buy. I would that incredible cat. But no, I'll be after Ofcom. You kidding me? I feel like just sending them an FOI request at the end of this live stream just for the fun of it, right? No, yeah. So one of the things I was thinking to myself is, don't feel bad for me. Don't think, oh, no, Clown's been made redundant from work. Don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for the politicians. That's feel bad for them. They got the news same day as you. They were like, oh dear, we better clean up our act. And you know they won't. So that's why the FOIs will always continue to work. So where was I? So not only does it mean that I can do more videos with better editing, such as charts, graphs, like everyone loves an infographic. Like, it just makes it easier for me to understand as well. Like, a lot of times we read articles and it's just text, you know, and it's just like, I want to see something, you know, and I feel like I'm doing that for you guys. I want to see stuff on screen. No one else is putting stuff on screen. They're like, something's happened in Croydon. Well, show me what Croydon looks like. Show me a map. They're like, oh, there's bins everywhere. Wait, if someone, I'm going on a sidetrack rant here. If someone's like, oh, there's bins everywhere and litter everywhere, but they ain't got a photo on screen to show you a bin. Come on. I got about 200 videos of bins that I've recorded on my PC. So anyway, so it means that I can make better quality videos. But not only that, right? Not only that. I'm telling you now, Clown get to 100,000. I will brute force my way to 100,000. I don't care. I will upload as many videos. Come December 31st, if I'm not on 100,000, I will be uploading video to video to video to video to video until that's done. I don't care. That may be the day that I tell my kids when that happens. I'm not quite sure. They would melt. But anyway, not to get sidetracked. It means that I can travel places, you know? I can I'm reading a comment. Nadim Zahawi has defected to I'm going to check. I'd heavy doubt on that one, but that would be hilarious. So it means that I can travel to places. So I want to start going to like abandoned buildings, mostly just the outside. It's too dark to film on the inside. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, some of those places look creepy as hell, man. The abandoned building by myself, dark, locked in. Police turn up outside. That's not a good look, you know. So I'm really just going to sort of do some filming outside, like abandoned buildings, sort of crumbling areas, nice areas as well, like mountainous areas. It's true, he's on TV with Nigel. Is he actually? Oh, this is going to turn into a 6-hour live stream here, fellas. I'll tell you. Oh, let me check on my phone. One sec. Nadim. I'm going to spell it however I want to spell it, you know. Oh, okay. I was now. Call me insensitive. I thought you meant someone else who, in my mind, I thought was Nadim Zahawi. I guess that makes sense. I'm not going to say they all seem alike to me, but I just got Nadim Zahawi mixed up with someone else. Just, I am who I am. Okay, I'm British, and when it comes to different cultures, sometimes it's difficult to know who's who. They've got multiple syllable names. Nadim Zahawi. Why don't it got a Z in it and a W? It's come on now. Charlie Veach has been doing factories. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I was thinking of just speaking to someone who does abandoned buildings and just buying them a nice camera and teaching them like camera techniques. But it's a lot easier to just do it yourself. It's a hell of a lot easier to do it yourself. Afenna755 became a YouTube member. Full salute. I appreciate that. I will say I'm uploaded now until the 29th of January. So if you think to yourself, it's been 3 weeks and I can't see my name at the end of the video, just know that I'm that much of a workaholic that January's videos are basically uploaded. By the way, as a new member, you get to watch all of those videos early. And that's I feel like that's good value. Well, that's good value. And it's not like they'll be dated, because some of them, like, it will be like a crazy picture that I've seen online of something that I've never seen before. Or one of them was a toilet in the middle of the street. I was like, wow, that's someone you don't see every day. HZ, I love your indomitable spirit, clown. And it's just, I don't know. I see the negative, but I can sort of, I'm okay with, laughing at it. It's sometimes it's the best way to deal with things. Don't worry, just wanted to help you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm here for you guys. I just find that it's a great way of sort of learning it myself. Like, I can sort of get a real sort of understanding of what's going on. All of the editing is just so much fun to transform boring articles and boring stuff to just something more fun. Like, if you'd have said to me 4 years ago, a freedom of information request, I'd have gone, boring. You've all seen the Nigel Farage meme. I'd have said boring to a freedom of information request, but man, some of them can be so much fun. It's the best way to deal with things, by laughing. But yeah, so getting back to it, I want to start traveling places. Being like uploaded till the 29th, it means that, I mean, technically I could do no work until the 29th, but that ain't in my spirit. Oh no. Oh, that ain't in my spirit. I went to the gym today. I did the school run, went to the gym, did a 5K run in 39 minutes. And it's not in my spirit to take days off. I will never take a day off. I don't even like taking days off, because it just means that when you come back into it, I forget how to do it. And I don't like doing that. So I'll never take days off. But what it means that I can travel more. CoffeeZilla. You know what? Unironically, I thought that to myself once, about a year ago, and no, I appreciate that compliment. I really do. Little inserts of music. You know what? I had an idea. I'll give you some sneak peek. I had an idea. I haven't done it yet. Every so often, I'll give you some backstory. So on Grand Theft Auto 4, the GPS sat nav will make like a bing bing sound. And like 99% of the time it's bing bing. But every so often you can hear a woman going bing bong. And basically, with that in mind, right, 1% of the time it will be a human doing it. With that in mind, the ding a ding a ding a ding. I think like 5% of times, maybe I'll keep the joke limited, but I think maybe 5% of times, I will I'll do me. I'll go ding a ding a ding, and then for the Chinese, I could be like chao ting to, chao ting tai. Some of that action, real real cultural appreciation. Just dawned on me. I'm sat here doing Chinese impressions on a live stream on a Monday afternoon. Nice one, Clown. We need you, brother. Lord Ali must be paying Nigel to fail. Join/vote Advance UK. Reform have fallen big time. See, I've got no sort of. I was going to say I got no ill will to any parties. No, I clearly do. That's why I'm here. But I will say, as far as joining a party goes, and I'll sort of wrap it up here. But in terms of joining a party, in fact, no, there's one more thing I wanted to discuss actually. In terms of joining a party, I should pin that comment. Well, did I say that? I can't remember. I should have pinned a comment about my redundancy because it just says big news, and the news is just me rambling, but it's not. It's redundancy. Yeah. So, in regards to joining a party, I won't. I'll never join a party. I'll never join a group. I'll never. I won't even join a music band. And the reason for that is that. So, weird example, right? Let's say Liam Tufts. You all know Liam Tufts, right? I'll never join a group because I feel like people just become friends, and which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying friends are a bad thing. Okay, I'm not saying friends are a bad thing. But what I will say is that I don't want anything to get in the way and cloud my judgment in terms of my honest opinion. I don't want to think I really want to make a story on that, but it's going to upset my mate Steve. I never want to think that. I never want to think, oh, I can't make that story because Liam Tufts. Because I'm not. No, I got nothing against Liam Tufts. I'm just using him as an example. But I don't ever want to think to myself like Liam Tufts. He must think, oh, I can't have that conversation because, what about Tommy, or what about Don Keith, or the country that they all visited recently. There's going to be a lot of times when a lot of these creators are going to sort of have their hands tied behind their back and thinking, I can't discuss that because it's me mates. And I don't ever want that. I want to sometimes my Goldstein. Oh, now I'm thinking of doing a poll on the channel. I've kept it to myself for too long now. For too long. I need your opinion on that country because I need to know if we're all on the same wavelength because I might start coming out with some videos. I gotta tell you, they got a lot to say about that country, but it just depends on how you guys feel about it. But it's yeah, I don't ever want to sort of exactly like that. To be fair, it's just there's too much control in the way of things, and I just want to keep things free. If Dan Wootton does something like some of the screens, like I don't even want to say it. A 16-year-old, it was the first person to change at age 16, and it was like 2018, and this is like the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, this is creepy. But if I find like that with Dan Wootton. If I find that Dan Wootton's done something weird, trust me. But if I was to find that out, I don't want any sort of clouding on my judgment. So that's why, long story short, no parties, no groups, no cliques, just me. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to just point at stuff, Say, look at him over there. But you can't say, look, he's my mate. No. Him over there. Anyway, that was a long-winded way of saying I will not join a party, and the reason for that is because I want to be honest to you. Like imagine if I joined Advance, and this isn't negative on Advance UK, but let's say I was to join Advance, they'd say, oh, that video you did the other day, Clown, you're gonna have to take that down. What you? What? Take it down. No, not in the slightest. And I can't have that, So, yeah. Lee, but I am a recluse. I don't go. You can't even see. I got my hand. I'm saluting you, my friend. I'm a recluse that's just been made redundant from work, and now has the incredible, invaluable, forever grateful opportunity to be able to sit here and really do what I love and just rant about politics and things that I don't like. And I want you guys to come along for the way. I know I'm guessing every single person here is subscribed. It'd be weird if you're not. I'm guessing every person here is subscribed, and I rarely ever say it. I'll say it now. I always find it kind of cringe when I say it. I rarely ever say it, and I'll wind it up now. As a recluse say, yeah, it's probably the put you on the spot on the screen for all that time. Probably weren't a fan of that. But what I will say, I truly feel, and it's always improvement. I truly feel I've got the best audio, the best editing. I've got actual footage on screen that I've taken. Some of it is like paid for stock footage that I've paid for. But yeah, so best audio, best editing, best sound, best consistency, best just determination. I couldn't. I just they got to get out of my way. They got to get the hell out of my way. I'm going for the top spot. Don't even care. Whether that's Keir Starmer or the largest right-wing creator, I'm going for some sort of top spot. Don't care. And in regards to redundancy and money and savings, all I'll say is just don't worry about me. I'm a saver. I've been following the Dave Ramsey plan for a decade and a half now. I'm a saver. I can outlast them. You know, my competition are either young, no savings in college, which is, you know, they're stretched for time, or retired, in which case they're stretched for editing. I'm in the absolute prime spot. I'm in the absolute prime spot now. I've got all the time in the world. I've got the editing capabilities, and I've still got the young mind on me that I can still learn. And I got to tell you, I'm angry. I'm angry. Even when I laugh, I'm angry. I'm laughing because if I weren't to laugh, oh, the alternative. Oh, and we'll leave it there before I start getting angrier by the day. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you. This was the first Monday where I haven't had to wake up and go to work. And even though, do you know what I mean? It doesn't even feel like work because I really enjoy it. And you guys are going to see that in the effort. And yeah, I love you all guys. I really do. And like I said, don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for the politicians. And also, feel bad to the poor guys having to write the response to my FOIs. Part of me does feel bad for them, and I'll wrap it up now. But part of me does feel bad for all of those people. I must have caused the government hours and hours and hours of work responding to my FOIs. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about me. Don't feel bad for me. If you wanted to become a member, I would genuinely highly recommend it. Spoiler warning, of course, the creator recommends you join the members. Oh yes, because I work ahead of time. Like I said, I'm uploading now to the 29th of January. So if you wanted to become a member, you'll get to watch 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks worth of videos. You know, that's but yeah, incredible amount of videos, incredible amount of values. Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Yeah, and keep doing live streams. I will. When there's more to discuss, I feel this was a special live stream, and the reason why I did it is because I thought I would probably regret the opportunity of having not done it. It's kind of a big moment for me. Do you know what I mean? If you'd have said this is how it was going to pan out 4 or 5 years ago, I'd have said not a chance. And there's no slacking. I got to tell you, I've got to cut this live stream short because I got some goddamn video editing to do. I got work to do, fellas and fellettes or ladies, whatever we want to call them. I got work to do, and there will be no slacking. You are going to see so many videos. There might be. I'm getting sidetracked. It might be like 7 a.m. and then 1 p.m. or just as and when, or I don't know. You might even get a 3 in the morning video. Who knows? Late to the chat. You know what? I'm kind of a slow talker at times. Sometimes a fast talker. I would probably I would recommend to go back and maybe watch it, maybe on 2 times speed, something like that. It's only 25 minutes, 2 times speed. Do that in 12 and a half, I guess. But we're not here for maths. I will leave you to it because you guys know me. If I don't cut it short, I will be here for 6 hours straight. And oh my God, now I got the time to do it now. I could do a 24-hour live stream and don't even, who said that? Who said 24-hour live stream? So I like Cyber Waffle. He's good. I like Cyber Waffle. St. Christopher. No, remember. I appreciate that. Fellet. Oh my God, no. Oh, it's the incredible nickname. Oh no, that is the best nickname for them. Fellas and fellets. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. I got some work to do.